Today's topic is about my decision and choice to do vision therapy, what it's about, and what I'm hoping to get out of it. What up guys, it's Kim from Mish and Kim. Welcome back to the channel. How about we take it back just a little bit? Back in 2012, I had a severe traumatic brain injury, TBI. I had a hard fall while playing tennis in a local competition. I fell and hit the back of my head back here, the occipital lobe region, had a skull fracture, brain bleed, bruising in the front and back of my brain, and brain swelling. It was a great time for me. I had a blast. Since I hit the occipital lobe of my brain, the region of the brain that deals with vision and visual association, it caused a whole lot of issues for me. At some point during my rehab, I was able to communicate that I had double vision. And it wasn't side-by-side double vision, it was more of an up and down double vision. And what was weird, it was easier for me to see if I tilted my head to the right, and I kind of looked down and up to the top of my eyes. It felt better, and it was better to see that way. Yeah, it took about 3 to 4 months for my double vision to resolve. My depth perception took a hit. Considering I was a competitive tennis player, my depth perception was pretty good. But since my accident, not so good. My eyes get tired really easily when doing normal daily tasks. Certain patterns give me problems. And of course I have light sensitivity. But that could be a combination of a lot of things, including injury to my occipital lobe. Right after my accident, I had a whole lot of therapy going on, both inpatient and outpatient therapy, some which touched on vision. The vision therapy during the time of my inpatient and outpatient therapy was sprinkled a little bit between the occupational and physical therapy. It didn't have its own focus, but it probably should have. I had an eye patch that I was supposed to use on a daily basis that I completely ignored because I wasn't completely there. I fought my wife on a daily basis on using that eye patch. Yeah, I was pretty stubborn. So over the past 5 years, I've struggled with my vision doing regular tasks, both at home and at work. Using my eyes was tiring. Daily activities such as reading, watching TV, using my computer, both at home and at work, looking on my phone, driving for long distances, being in crowded places where there's a lot of visual stimulation, going to the grocery store and looking for something on the shelf, all those things. I either had to take a lot of breaks or make the choice not to do the activity. I visited a few eye doctors, and I'm talking specialists in their field to see if they can help me. They tried replicating my double vision, but they couldn't. They checked for nearsightedness and farsightedness, but they all said my vision was fine based on the results, and they didn't find anything or any of the issues that I was having, that I was telling them. So I continue to do my own research because there's gotta be somebody out there that can help me. Which brings us to where we are today. Okay, so I'm off to my second vision therapy appointment, an exam to figure out what type of therapy, vision therapy I'm going to need and how long. Let's go. So just arrived, we're gonna go in there, see what kind of exam we're gonna do, and see what kind of therapy is gonna be required to fix my eyes. Let's go.
1 hour later.
I just got done with my vision therapy appointment. Baseline testing consisted of a lot of paperwork, drawing within the lines, replicating shapes. There was also a point where we were dealing with puzzles, which pattern is not like the others, which shape, if you had to complete it, would match the main shape or pattern. We started with computer testing, with numbers, remembering sequences of numbers. We went over words and letters. Yeah, there was a lot of testing. Got a little tired at the end, but not too bad. I'll have the consultation next week to see what kind of schedule and length of schedule of therapy to help with my binocular dysfunction. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. So keep you up to date, guys.
3 weeks later.
Vision therapy. Here we go. Here we go.
you get an eye patch. It's been a while.
Good. Okay.
That was a tough one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oops.
It's okay. I'm excited.
You're excited?
Excited.
Yeah, you gotta pace yourself, honey. I know you get super excited. You're gonna wear yourself out. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. Yeah.
What is vision therapy? Vision therapy is therapy focused on improving the communication between your eyes and your brain. It can be your eyes separately, one at a time, and of course both at the same time. In my case, I have binocular dysfunction where my eyes don't work together and that communication together to my brain. I found out about vision therapy through a few traumatic brain injury summits that I attended. Through those summits, I found the website nora.cc. I specifically found Dr. Westcott through the Nora website. So if you're looking for your local vision therapist, I would try that website first. So my first few visits were more of a baseline testing for my visual deficits to see what direction I need to go towards. They were both paper-based and computer-based. The second exam was what type of therapy I'm going to be approaching or using to help with my deficits. You know, these exams, they're about an hour each. They weren't very stressful. They were kind of fun. Walking into their office for the first time, their office staff was very, very nice. Dr. Westcott was amazing also. You know, he was very professional. Their staff is very professional. So my first impressions of the two baseline testing was, wow, what are these things and what will it tell them? It's kind of cool. I've never done anything like this at a vision office at all. Like, okay, this is different. I like this. I feel like we're thinking outside the box. I was really excited about all the things that they were putting in front of me to test. It was a very thorough evaluation. And for the program, we are scheduled for 6 months, once a week. You know, the first day, my first therapy went awesome. We did a couple exercises for my eyes, gave me homework to do 5 days a week. The keys to success is the homework. Successful therapy is based on you doing the work. Included with the homework, they ask us about goals. For me, my goals are to reduce my overall vision and brain fatigue. I want to be able to read a book for longer than 30 minutes without getting tired. I want to be able to drive longer than an hour and a half. I want to be able to work and not come home dead tired because my eyes are just... Personally, those are my goals. Your goals may be different. Very important disclaimer. I know it might be tempting to do some of this therapy on your own, but you shouldn't do it without the help of a licensed visual therapist. This is to make sure you're doing the correct exercises and you're doing them at the right time. Every situation is unique. An appropriate plan must be made and personalized with the proper professional guidance. This reduces the chance of injury and also increases the chance of success. Fighting! So as a traumatic brain injury survivor, I'm hoping vision therapy works for me. You know, we're just at the beginning stages of therapy. I got a long way to go, so I'm hoping and hope to fill you guys in on how it's going. If you're a traumatic brain injury survivor, maybe look into vision therapy, even if you're not a traumatic brain injury survivor. Even if you have visual deficits as an adult, as a kid, there's a lot of kids at this vision therapist. It could potentially help a lot of people. Question of the day. Have you had any experience with vision therapy? If so, love to hear your comments. Love to know about your experiences, good or bad. Leave your comments below. I hope this video shed some light on vision issues that can happen after a traumatic brain injury, as well as provide other options for anybody out there looking to resolve their vision issues. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that like button if you liked the video. Please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Learn and love. See you guys at the next video. Peace. My depth.
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 Like Daffy Duck.
Okay. My depth perception to get
Now you think you deaf, you don't?
fuckery, fuck at that.